develop the branch of the mark B. Okay, that's it. They are also saying show all the necessary constructional line and calculations if it's necessary. Calculations if it's necessary. Okay, that's it. Let's start. So we are given the front and the left, the front and the top and the left, because according to this symbol, this is the symbol of what? Of first angle orthographic projection. However, the question also talking about the front and the left and the top. Okay, let's say we have to draw using a scale of 1:100. So let's start. So we have to start by drawing. You remember, you can start with any of your choice, but it should be advisable for you. You start with the main pipe of the hexagonal shape somewhere here, so that you're going to have the left here, going to have the front here, even though according to the formula of orthographic projection, that's not how we arrange our views. According to this, if we trace the formula, we stick to the formula, we are going to learn what this will be your top, this will be your front, this will be your what? Your left. Okay, that's it. But then we won't change anything, we'll draw it the way as it is. Okay, so now, so if I say 3,200 divided by 10 divided by 100, it would be good as if we'll be just cancelling these zeros, these zeros, and divide by 1. Understand? So if it's like that, I'll simply take my drawing compass and open it to 32, because at the end of the day I must be getting 32. This is the hexagon, flat hexagon. We've got two different of hexagon, which is across the flat and the flat hexagon. So I'll simply open it to 32. This is my 32, just this one. Okay, then I'll come and place it here, somewhere here. I draw the 32. This is it, right? Then from there, I will then draw the vertical center line. The vertical center line. Okay, then I draw the horizontal center line. That's it. Then from there, since I wanted the flat hexagon, I'm going to use the horizontal center line. So I'll place my drawing compass here and further extend it to the center. I strike an arc here, come and place it here, further to your center and strike here. I strike right there. So now I can have this one dark here, can have this one dark here, from here to there, from here to that one, from here, that one, from here to this one, from here to this one. Like this, I've already gotten my hexagon across the flat one, not across the flat, isn't it? So now you can actually see that we are not given the height of the branch pipe there by out of view, but we've given the auxiliary, the hint of it. You understand? The hint of it. Because I was saying, the branch pipe length of it were not given, so which means we have to stick on what? On that one, and to get the line of 45 degrees, so that you'll be able to get that one. Okay, so now I can record what? I can record approach to draw my front, which is my left in this case, which is my left. So when I'm recording 20 from here till there, that's the 20. Then I'm just gonna go horizontally. Then I'll project this point up So when I'm projecting it up like this, what is going to happen? Thank you so much for sharing the live, guys. Thank you so much for sharing the live. So I can come back to record the 75. So where is the 75? This is 75. This is 75, so it's right there. So at 75, I can then record the horizontal constructional line. So which means this one, I can have it solid dark from here to right there. It's which one? Which one is this? Is this one from here till there? You understand? So this point is going to be going vertically up. This one's going to be vertically up. I'll be drawing them faint for now. These ones, I'll be drawing them faint for now. Understand? Because of I haven't dealt with them. I haven't dealt with them thoroughly nicely. So this one, I'll then take it up. So this one, I can also draw it dark as much as I can see it dark there. So from here to right there. And the upper part of it dark as well, and even here from here to there dark as well. Okay, so from there what is going to happen now, so I can record the what to call, can just have a constructional line that's going to be like this. So the same 20 millimeter that I am separating my views with. So there's the 20, I mark it the 10. Understand? So just have a constructional line that's going to be like this. Then so from here till there, I'll have it solid as well. From here, I'm still struggling to draw the given view. I am still struggling to draw the what? The given view. Okay, come back to your given view. You can actually see that from here till here, you are not given. You don't know it. From where? From here till here, isn't it? You don't know it. Up until you come and correlate it to where, have your 45 degrees and have this line that goes down solid, so that I'll then project all the lines. Once they touch it, they will be going up. So which means this one I can erase it. Okay, so this one, once it touch here, it's gonna go up. Let me give them names so that I stop calling them this point, this one, this one, this one. Let me give them names. So I'll decide to say this is A, so that I'll be saying point A, point so and so, point so and so. You understand? This is A, this is B, this is C, D, E, and F. Are we together? So the D and E, when you project them towards your front view, once they touch here, they will be along this line, isn't it? So the A and B that goes along the very same line, once they touch the line of 45, gonna go up. Understand? So the center, which is E, which is C and F, like this. You understand? So now I can have this one dark from here to there, from here to right there. Okay, let's say we are also told that the branch pipe is actually at an angle of 30 degrees and its center is what? Is 36, because 3,600 divided by 100. Remember, we're using a scale of 1:100. So it's what? It's at an angle of 30 degrees. So before I tolerate that, I'll simply get the 36. This is 35. That one's supposed to be 36, and then I just mark there. Okay, then after I've marked there, I can then put the 36 constructional line faint for now. That's say. Then after I've gotten that, what is going to happen now? Come back to the question. So I told you that from here till here is 1500 divided by 100, which means it's 15. So, and it's going horizontal. So I can simply just extend this one a little bit, because we record a line on top of a what? On top of we record a line on top of a constructional line. We record a dimension on top of a constructional line. Let me fix this light. Okay, let's continue. Then from here till here, I'm gonna record the 15 millimeter, since I will be accurate. Okay, we said 15 millimeter. So the 15 millimeter is right here. So which is that one. So once I get to the 15 millimeter, so look what is gonna happen with it, with the 15 millimeter. It's going to be, remember that this one was at an angle of what? Of 30 degrees, isn't it? So at 15 millimeter, I'm going to align angle 60 degrees, so that I simply get this line, this one. There it goes, you understand? So there's my 15 ending. So I can simply draw a line that is still out of dimension. So I can erase this one just a little bit. So now from this constructional line going towards this side, it will be my auxiliary. That would be my auxiliary. That's going to be the space of my auxiliary front. The space of my auxiliary front. Okay, that's it. Then now I can just record how much 20 away from the auxiliary, because I know I'm 100% sure is my auxiliary is going to fit here. And so I will, beyond this point, I will start to draw my auxiliary. And my auxiliary is what? Is supposed to be a square. So since it's a square, I will have to pretend as if I'm just drawing a normal square, or whether a diagonal square. So in order for me to get it nicely, remember, even in your top view, you still have to draw that auxiliary diagonal square. Understand? Where? Right here, of which is this one. So it's better when you come and draw this one, so that once you are done with it, then we'll come and draw this one down here. Let's see then how do we go about it, because we are drawing this simultaneously. Okay, so if you want to draw the auxiliary of this one, how is the square of it going to be? Let's double check it then. Okay, so from here till here we don't know it, up until we get what we are stuck at, which is that one. Then we project the lines. Let me extend this one a little bit. This angle 45 degrees, a little bit. Extend it. So there it goes. Because of why am I extended it? Because even what is happening there by my branch pipe of my front supposed to be taken, once it touch the 45-degree line, supposed to go horizontal. So you can actually see how small is the space we have for the auxiliary of our top. That is why even from the given, it's very small. It's given very small. Okay, so now I'll decide to draw it somewhere. It's from somewhere here. Okay, let me just come a little bit. No, think about that one. Okay, let me just come right here. So to draw that auxiliary is going to be it's good as if a diagonal square. that is at an angle that is vertical, that is at a vertical angle, which is going to be this one. Understand? So it's going to be 36. Let me see, do I get a 36 from here till here? Yes or no? 36. So where is my 36 is going? So which means I must take it a little bit up. Take it a little bit up, my brother. Take it a little bit up. 36. There is 35, 36, which is right here. There's my 36. From here till here is 36. Okay. So this one I can erase it. This one, erase it, erase it. Okay. Then I drew this one at this angle. Actually from here it was going to be a bend that is going this side, isn't it? So even this side it's gonna go faint for now. This one, it will be there. It's going to be its. So this one, it will be coming down here. I know it's not allowed to go out. That is why it's supposed to be a little bit, just a little bit. Because you know that the other point is going to be on top of this one. Okay, so the crucial important point here is this one and that one and this one. So the one that is omitted, even right from the given, which is down here, you will know that it's going to be in the very same line with this one. Okay, so now I can decide to say, I'll then call this point 1, yeah, this one 2. So 3 is down there. So 4 on its own. So we can say 3 is in the same point with 1. A1. Then after that, I will then project 2. There it goes. Once it touches the main pipe, I can stop there for now. Then 1 on the 3 already there. Once it touches the main pipe, then 4. There it goes. Once it touches there, I can stop there for now. So our 2 is now there. Our 2. The 4 is now there, touching the what? The what you call touching the main pipe, you understand? So if now I'm now having this diagonal square of mine like this, I can then rely to this point where the vertical and the horizontal center of my diagonal square is at, so that I take this and put it at that angle of 30 degrees there by our front view. How? Simply like this. I can simply take my drawing compass, place it at the center here, whether from here to 4 or from here to 1 and 3 or from here to 2 is still the same. It's a square, isn't it? You can see it's the square. You can see it's the square. Yes, which is this one. So after this one, I can now come and place it. Remember, where were we? We measured that from our front, from here till here. I can decide to from this point going beyond, I can have the auxiliary then, because I'm having enough space, so I can mark here and mark right there. So if I'm marking here and there, it's good as if it's this one and that one and that one. Understand? And remember, which angle was this one? Which was angle 60, isn't it? This one, angle 60, which is parallel to angle 30. So which means I can have this one as my what? As my center line. So I can draw it as a center line. Not this much longer. Okay, so now I'll then come and say, if I have 2 here, if I have 2 here, so there it goes. Once it touch here, it's supposed to be intersecting with what? With this one, isn't it? let me see, that goes, because the numbering system of my auxiliary top, I want it to collide or to be in the same line with the numbering system of my auxiliary top. So which means I'll decide to make that 0.2. So if I have 0.2 here, we know that 0.2 in the auxiliary of my top 0.2 is in the same line with 4, isn't it? So I'll be like, so this one, let it be 0.4. So which means I'll be getting the 3 and the 1, isn't it? How? Coming back to my auxiliary top, just placing it from the center, which is the same, isn't it? It's this one. So I come and place it here. From here, then I mark and I mark. You understand? So that's going to be my 0.3, my 0.1. So then I can join them. So this is going to be 0.1 to 2 and 0.2 to 3 and 0.3 to 4.4 back to 2.0. You understand? So that's how we've gotten our auxiliary. That's how we get our auxiliary point. Okay, so after we've gotten our auxiliary of the front, so of which it was not given there in our top view, isn't it? It was not given there in our top view, but however is there, because of you're supposed to draw it, because of how would you determine this one from here till here? How would you get this one from here till here? You understand? It will challenge you. You don't have it. So now I'll then remember it's angle what? Angle 30 degrees. So not the 45. So I'll take this 0.3 towards my front view, so that now I get it clearly with, okay, from here till here is solid, as much as I can see it right there. From here till there is solid. And it. So the 0.1 again. So that goes, so that I'll understand what from here till right there is solid. Then I can have this one. You see how slow I am? Because I want you to understand this nicely, so that you don't have question and be like, how did you got this one? How did you get that line? So I can have it solid right here, solid right there. This is the lesson. Okay, so now we know that the 0.2 and 4, they'll be just a little bit solid for now. We don't know how long is it supposed to be solid. Okay, so from there we are going to say our 0.1. Where is my what? Not this one, but this one. So the 0.1, it is now right there. The 2, this is going to be the 2, which is in the same line with 4. This is going to be 0.3 on its own. Understand? So our aim is to complete this given view the way as it is given, exactly the way it is given. You understand? That's our aim for now, isn't it? Okay. Okay, so 0.2 and 4, we've already taken it. That goes down once it touches this line, goes vertically. Want to finish up with the what? With the given what to call top view, isn't it? So now let's trace 0.1. 0.1, once it touches the bottom, I'll call it a bottom for now. Call it, once it's touched there, it's gonna go vertically down. Once it touches the line of 45 degrees, change direction, goes horizontally towards your left hand side, isn't it? Towards my left hand side. So this is the one, must intersect with 0.1, which means I'm having what? This is the one. Let me analyze it nicely. This is 0.1. That goes. Once it touch here, that goes. Must intersect with the one of my auxiliary of my top. So which means I'm having what? a point there, which is 0.1. So remember, most. Okay, so the 2 from your auxiliary to front, there it goes. Once it touches there, it goes down, goes down, goes down. Once it gets there, must intersect with the 2 of my auxiliary chop. A1. So which means I'm having a 0.2 right there. A1. So the 3 is going down, which is this one. So there it goes. So which means I will have to extend my 45-degree line just a little bit for the very last time for sure. Okay, so once it touches there, it's gonna go horizontally. Okay, so you can actually see here what I was still having a space just to take my auxiliary just a little bit up so that but however, we've gotten what we were looking for. Okay, so this one is going to be our 0.3. Then from 3 back to 0.44, this is one which is in the same line with 0.2. So this is going to be a 0.4. This is going to be a 0.3. So now you can simply take a 30mm ruler. You join them. So this is 3 and 2. This is 4 and 1. Bese kuba ubani, kuba u4 ehlangane no 3, kube u1 ehlangane no bani no 2. Angit. So now I can have this one without fear or favor, duck, and have this one without fear or favor, duck. So now should they say time up all the marks of my, remember even this one, duck, don't forget the marks of my given top view already in my pocket. Understand? Because I've threw the given view exactly the way as it is given and according to a conventional scale of 1:100. The same. Now let's approach to draw the left view, even though it's in the position of front view, isn't it? Okay, so how do we go about it now? So this 0.1 must intersect with the 1. Let's start with 1. It's exactly the way you see it. So this one goes, this is the line of 1. So this is it. So I'll be having 0.1 there, which is that one. A1. So the 0.2. So the 2, take it. 0.2, which is this one, goes horizontally, must intersect with the point of 2 from the auxiliary top. So that it goes further extended. So which means it's that one, which is 0.2, which is good as if it's that one. A1. So this is going to be 0.2. So I can join the 1 and the 2. So the 1 and the 2. Which one is this? Is that one from here till here? And get A1, which is this one from here till here. Okay, so from 2 you go to what? To 3. So just have a constructional line. And we know that a 3 is in the same line with what? With a 1. So this is it that goes there, which is the center intersecting, which means it's that one. So I'll be having it solid like this, which is going to be this one, which is going to be this one. A1. So after that, we know OT 4 is going to be this one. Just extend it towards your left view. So that goes faint for now. And 3, you see I'm reading it from the front. 3 back to 4, which is in the same line with 2. So which means it's going to be right there. Right here, which is your 0.4. So now construct it. So solid from here to right there. From here to right there. A1. However, we are told that they've given you a hint again. What you have to go just a little bit down. We don't know till where, just a little bit down. We don't know till up until we start to determine it the way you see it there by your given view. Okay, so from there, what is going to happen, my brothers? What is going to happen? What was the question saying? Complete the front view, then complete the left view, and develop the surface of the branch B. So where is the surface of the branch B? Let's mark the B that they are talking about. So this is the surface point B that they are saying we have to develop, which is this one. So besides that, we have to complete the line of interpenetration. We have to get the line of interpenetration, and the line of interpenetration is always expressed right from your front view angle. Okay, so the same. So what I have to determine now is that what is happening in our auxiliaries, So if I want to move from from A to F, from A to B. So from A to B, there is a point which is point 1, touching that one, isn't it? Touching which one? That one. So I can decide to say this one went up there once it touched the what you call the main pipe. So I have a point there which is in the same line with that one. So the 2 is already there, the 3 is already there, the 4 already there. So now I'll take these points, take them horizontally like this. Point 2, there it goes. Once it touch, actually point 2 and point 4, according to, they're supposed to be in the same line. So once it touch the line of 45 degrees, they must go horizontal, vertical, and see what is it going to give me. So there it goes. So it's not yet giving me anything. So I'll take up front my point A towards my auxiliary. So there it goes, so that I get the Roman figures. Understand? So that I'll be like, okay, should one it touch the Roman figure? I mean, it touched the auxiliary. That's my Roman figure 1. That's my Roman figure 2. Understand? So I've constructed this one. I can indicate by an arrow which this one was going to this direction. I'll remember I've just took 2. I'm gonna take 4 now. So now point B, take it vertically down. I'll then decide, to mark that this line was constructed going down again, and then after that, once it's touched my auxiliary, so I'm gonna say this is my what? This is my point. What to call Roman figure 1. Roman figure 1. So there is Roman figure 1, which is between point 1 and 2, and the Roman figure 1, which is between 2 and 3. So remember, isn't it? Even though it's out of your page, but you must know it in your mind that it's there. Understand? So we've took point B that goes once it touches the Roman figure, which means I can decide to say this is Roman figure 2. Understand? So we still have another Roman figure 2, which is between 4 and 3. Understand? Between 4 and 3. Okay, that's saying. So now we can simply do what now? Take this, take what we see in our auxiliary and let it exist there in your auxiliary of your front. What is there in your auxiliary of your top? Let it exist in your auxiliary top, auxiliary front. How? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and it. So I'll place my drawing compass. I'm using this one so that I'll be fast. You understand? So place it at Roman figure 1. Further extend. Let me use this one. Even though 1, 2, Roman figure 1. I wanted to move to 2, but along I made a point which was point what? Which was point A. You can also analyze it right from your top view to say, okay, I was moving from 1, I want to get to 2, but there was a bend there. So I had to turn on that bend, and the name of that bend is the corner A, which is on my main pipe. So that is why you have to mention that there is a bend along my way that I wanted to make it to point 2, but I found a bend there. So this is 1 to Roman figure 1. So come to your auxiliary front now. So I was moving to 2, isn't it? So place it at 1 and to 2. You understand? So that's going to be Roman figure 1. 1 along going to 2. That's your Roman figure 1. You understand? So do the same thing with your Roman figure 2. Do the same thing with your Roman figure 2. Place it at, because this is 1 Roman figure 1, 2 Roman figure 1. So remember, 3 Roman figure 2, 4 Roman figure 2, back to 1. So I can simply place it at 4, further accelerate to Roman figure 2. This is it. This is it. So you can use your own quickest, fast, accurate method should you have any. Understand? Okay. So now this is 4 towards 1, isn't it? So I will come and place it at my what? At my development, at my auxiliary front. So this was 4 towards 1, which is 4 towards 1, which is going to be in the same line with this one. Understand? Which is going to be in the same line with this one. So which means I can still do the same thing in my what? In my, let me check. Should I put my front view here? No, it's not. So which means put it like this. There it goes. So let's check, is it in the same line? In the same line. Of course, it's in the same line. So there it goes. That's going to be my Roman figure 2. So I can also take this and goes this side. That's going to be the other Roman figure 1. And take it this side. That's going to be the other of Roman figure 2. You understand? Roman figure 2. So then I'll project these Roman figures towards my what? Towards my front view. So there it goes. And there it goes. Remember, we're doing all this because at the end of the day, we want to get the what? The line of interpenetration. So now let's start. Let's start. So this one, this is the line of 1, reading it right from the auxiliary or of my top. This is it. There it goes. This one must intersect, which this is auxiliary, but once it's now here, it's the part of your what? Of your top view, which is that one. So it's good as if we are having this one. It's good as if we're having that one here, and the 2 here, and the 3 here, and the 4 here. You understand? Okay. So now the 1 must intersect with the 1, and the 2 with the 2, and the 3 with the 3. Okay. So now, right from our front, if I have a point 1 there, it's going to intersect with the one of which one? This is the one once it touches the main pipe. That goes, must intersect with this one. So which means I'm having my very first point here, which is point 1. Understand? How did I got it? This is the one from my auxiliary front, which is, this is the line of 1 throughout, intersecting with my 1 of my auxiliary top. That goes once it touches the main pipe, goes, that goes once it touches the line of 45 degrees, goes up. You see how slow I am, because I don't want to miss anybody behind. Are we together? So we have the first point there. But then we wanted to reach to along the line of 2. We met what? A Roman figure point. a Roman figure point. So now this Roman figure point, we have to deal with it. How? It right from auxiliary of your top. So there it goes. But now once it reach between 1 and 2, which is now right there, I can say it's now right there. What is it supposed to happen with it? It's supposed to change direction as well, like this. So there it goes. These lines, they were now constructed to go in this direction. Once it touch there, once it touch there, it's gonna go horizontal. Do you see that we're at the right track? Do you see what is happening? It's actually colliding with that one. Colliding with that one. Understand? It shows that what we took using our drawing compass, even if we didn't use our drawing compass here, we projected lines, we're still going to get it. But however, it's still giving you the point below. The point that you are looking for is where it's down. It's actually supposed to be where your main pipe starts. So which means come back to your top. This is interesting. Come back to your top. Further extend. Remember, you took it like this. When you get there, it was still giving you the bottom part. Remember that this is the branch pipe you are getting here. What is this part in your branch pipe in your front view? Can actually remember what this is, that, isn't it? So that is why when we take this point, taking it like this, iyafakazelana lento ukuthi indeed you'll be getting it here, but we want it to be a little bit front. So which means when you want it to be a little bit front, even in your top, come a little bit front. So which means go. Once it touch it, there your main pipe, which is in the same line as like A. There, where is your A in your front view? My A in my front view, it will be right here, sharing the same point with B. Highlight that, because once it touch the main pipe, gonna go like this. Where is your C? Let's get them nicely. This is going to be the C. There it goes. This is going to be a D right here. A D in the same line with E. F back to C. So if we're saying Roman figure, once it touch A, that goes. So we know what is going to be along the line of AP, isn't it? But then intersecting with what? With your Roman figure 1. So that goes, which means I'm supposed to have a point right here. It is going to be my point Roman figure 1. So which means this part of my line of interpenetration is going to be solid from here till right there. A1 till right there, my brother, till right there. Okay, so now remember we are moving from 1 to 2, but we made something along our way, which is what is Roman figure 1. So we've dealt with it, and being directed by what? By our auxiliary top. Okay, so now we've reached at point 2. Did we reach 2? Not yet. Did you reach 2? Not yet. Where is your point 2? Where is your point 2? Remember, right from your auxiliary top, and get there it goes. If you are tracing these two, if you are tracing these two, remember I've explained what is this in your left, what is this in your, in your front, or what is this in your left. But then what you are looking for is the line of interpenetration. And the line of interpenetration is always between your main pipe and your branch pipe. So that is why it's supposed to be taken up. Once it touches the main pipe, then you trace it. That goes. I can indicate by an arrow. So that should I practice later, I'll know what these lines, they were constructed going this side. You understand? Then once it touches there, gonna go up. So this is the line of what? Of 2, must intersect with the 2. So that goes. So which means I must come back to what? To just a little bit extend this one. The 4 and 2, remember they're supposed to be extended like the way I've done with, I don't know why I forgot this one. So that goes. So this is 2. Intersecting with your 2, which means I have a point right there, which is my point 2. Then build it. So Roman figure 2 to, Roman figure 1 to 2. Everyone. So which means I can now know ukuthi this one, it should be solid. Now from here to right there, it should be now solid. You understand? It should be now solid. Okay, that's it. Then from there, what is going to happen, my brother? We can go to Roman figure 2, which is which one? Which is going to be that one. Trace Roman figure 2. So Roman figure 2, which is going to be where this one, or that one. Because Roman figure 1, it will be still the other side of Roman figure 1 here. This one, Roman figure 2. Do you see? This is Roman figure 2 on the touch here. This is Roman figure 2 of the bottom. This is Roman figure 2 of the what? Of the upper side. Okay, so now once you trace your Roman figure 2 point, which is going to be exactly on top of the very same Roman figure 1. So there it goes. Remember, when I'm tracing it here, I'll be still getting it way at the bottom of the pipe. So which means further extend it up, which we've just learned that is in the same point with P. So that goes. Want to get there, intersecting with your what? With your Roman figure 2, and it that goes. Where's the Roman figure 2 of your auxiliary front? Is this one. So that goes. So which means I'm supposed to have a point right here. So now from 2 to Roman figure 2. So that goes. So which means this is going to be my Roman figure 2 point. Then Roman figure 2 point back to my point what? Point 3, which in this case is going to be point 3, because that 4 is in the 4 is in the same line with 2. Understand? So remember, we move from here till here, isn't it? So this one, which is which one? In our auxiliary top, which is in the same line with 1. So trace it. That goes. Once you touch your main pipe, that goes, intersecting with this one. So which means my point 3 is exactly at that one. So the 3, we are going to have it there. So I can have this one solid now from here to right there. That's it, my brothers. That's it. So we are through with the given what you call front view with its line of interpenetration. So that's the welding arc. But then we are not done with what we see in our top view. Okay, so let's trace the bottom part of this branch pipe of ours. You understand? So this one is going to be there. That one, remember, I've already highlighted that. This one is that one. This one is that one. This one is that one. We've highlighted that. But then there is a branch part, the bottom part of it, which is going to be this one intersecting with your 1. So which means it's going to be that one. So the one bottom. So this is going to be the one that is a little bit down. You understand? That is a little bit down. So the 2 is going to be which one? So the 2, remember, this is 0. This is 1, Roman figure 1. So the Roman figure 1, before you reach 2, take it horizontally. This Roman figure 1 must intersect with your Roman figure 1. Okay, Roman figure 1, which is this one, right from your auxiliary top. Auxiliary top. So I'm going to have it constructed. So that goes intersecting with that one. That goes, which means it's that point. So it's that point. Remember, it's at the bottom now. Where is this one? Since it's at the bottom, which means we are not going to see it. It's supposed to be drawn hiddenly. It's supposed to be drawn hiddenly. So which means I'll have a hidden line that's going to be from point 1 bottom to Roman figure. Suppose, remember the question said show all the hidden lines. Show all the hidden lines. You understand? Okay, we just confirm with that Roman figure, which is going to be in hidden. Which is going to be in hidden, right? So from there, what is going to happen now? What is going to happen now? And let's get, we wanted to move to get it to 2 and it. So move 1 Roman figure, 1 and 2. So take the 2 horizontally. So that goes must intersect with the what, with your 2. So that goes. So which means from here till right there. Remember, it's the one that I said they've given you a hint. However, this one will sit clearly. So just project it down 2. So this is going to be the point 2 down. You understand? So after the 2, we move to 3. But there was what a there was a Roman figure 2 there. So to take the Roman figure 2 horizontally, but you can actually see with this Roman figure 2 is in the same line with what, with 2. Understand? But then when you trace it nicely right from your auxiliary top, it's going to be that one, which is going to be that one. So that's going to be the Roman figure. So which means, in other ways, you're going to have a little bit of a horizontal line there. Horizontal line there. Okay, that's it. So after that, you're going to go to the 3. So remember, 1 Roman figure 1, 2 Roman figure 2, 3. You understand? So which means take these 3 horizontally. So that goes. So intersecting with 3, which is that 3. So this is going to be the point 3 bottom, isn't it? So now I'm gonna have this one just lower it down like this. You understand? And however, it's going to be solid as well. It's going to be solid. So these 3 up and 3 down is supposed to be solid because you're going to see it clearly. Remember that this is the branch pipe. It's now facing you. It's now facing you. That's when you're going to see it clearly. You understand? It's facing you. You are looking at it direct. You understand? Okay. So now from 3 to 4. But from 3 to 4, there is a what? There is a Roman figure again, which is Roman figure 2. So that goes, which is in the same line with this Roman figure 2. This Roman figure 2, isn't it? Intersecting with this one. So which means it's going to be right there, my brothers. So I join this one with that one solid. We are going to see it clearly as well. So this is going to be Roman figure 2. This one is Roman figure 1. So remember. Okay, so now we're going to have the way you got it right from the other side. Even on the other side, you're going to get it exactly like that. So that one is going to be the point 4 bottom. So what is going to happen with your hidden details? Because we said from here till here, it's going to be hidden details. Then from here, where is it going to be? Remember that this is your 1 at the bottom, 1 and the Roman figure 1 at the bottom. So after the Roman figure 1, you have to go to Roman figure 1. You have to go to 2. As much as you know, to start from 1 to Roman figure 1. 2 to Roman figure 2. So which means even my hidden, they must be directed to point 2 at the bottom. This is the 1 at the bottom. This is the Roman figure 1 at the bottom. This is Roman figure. This is point 2 at the bottom. Understand? Then comes to these hidden details. They are actually on top of this 2 at the bottom, 2 Roman figure 1 at the bottom. You understand? So that is why they seem to be ending here, whereas they are not. But since they are on top of this line, they will be, it seems to be disappearing here. You understand? So even this side is going to be this one that goes, intersect, which means it's that one. That one. So which means your hidden details, my brother, they will be like this. Hey, bon. Till then my C figure la is way up. Is a 0.4 bottom. Okay. Hey, bon. Just like this. Just like this. Then we're done with the line of interpenetration and the complete front view and the complete left view. But then we still have to show the what you call the development. So the development, we are going to show it right here. Hopefully we are going to have it right here. I understand? Because of that is why I try by all means at the beginning of the lesson, I try by all means to put my given views up there so that I would have enough space for my development. So I'll just construct this line of 1, 4, 2, 3, just like this. You understand? Then I'll take the point 1 up and put Roman figure 1, then the point 2 and Roman figure 2, and the point what? Point 3. That goes. Everyone. So it's now interesting. I'm enjoying this lesson now. Okay. So now remember, you are not restricted, my brother. How far are you supposed to go away from your given, especially on the development? Remember that this development, we can draw it here. We can draw it here, you understand? But when you project lines like this, it's normally becoming understandable. You understand? Okay. So I projected them at an angle of what? Of 30, isn't it? So I'll then draw this line at an angle of what? Of what? No, not 30. This is 60. So that when I'm saying 90 minus 60, I'm getting 30. So that it will be perpendicular. So this one is 30 anti-clock. 30 anti-clock. So the pipe that we are joining, the branch pipe, which is marked B, is of a shape of what? Of a square. It's a square, isn't it? So the properties of the square, all the sides are equal. So I can simply come and place it at 1 to 2 or 1 to 4, which is this one right from my auxiliary, which we're told that is 30. Yeah? It's not 32, which we were told that is 38. Right from the given is 38. So you can simply open it to 38. And then I just come and say, I will mark and be like 1, 2, 3, 4, back to 1. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, back to 1. Okay, that's it. So I'm going to say I'm having a point 1 here, and the point 2 here, and the point 3 here, and the point 4 here, and back to point 1. Understand? So somebody might be like, why are you adding the very last one? Because of your square is having 4 sides. Of course, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. But how many sides do you have? You have side 1, the side of 1, 2, 1, the side of 2, 3, 2, the side of 3, 4, 3, the side of 4 back to 1, 4, isn't it? So that is why even in your development, you're supposed to have side 1, 2, 3, and 4. Are we together? So from there, I can now project this point 4, 3, finish, 2, finish, 1, finish. Okay, that's it. Then from there, from 1 to 1, without fear or favor, I must know what this one is supposed to be solid, my guy. You must know what this one is supposed to be solid. Why? Because if you understand the bottom part, I'll call it bottom now. this from here till here is solid, unless this it was going like this, then from there it comes here, which means even your development was going to have something of this nature here. But since you're having a straight line going like this, you must know that, okay, even my development, these are the crucial points that you have to rely on. Understand? These points you have to rely on, and the shorter side is where they are separating it, the shorter sides. So which means the xx, I can say our xx is right here, the shorter sides, that's where they're separating it. So the xx they were supposed to be giving us, which is that one from here till here, isn't it? Okay, so since it's like that, now I'll come and say this x is here in our development, the upper x is here, and it's that one, the upper x is here. So then have this one, the xx, the joint, actually you must know what is always solid. These are the points that I will rely on. These are the points that I'll rely on. Okay, so I can decide, not deciding, I can then get a little bit confused here. How is it going to go? But this point, every learner is supposed to know what this one is solid. You understand? Okay, now check this, how simple it is. So now we want to move, a 1 must intersect with 1, a 2 must intersect with 2, a 3, which means this one going this side intersecting with this one. So which means already I'm having what? A point there. Yeah, Yvonne. So I want to go to 2, but I'm tracing from the auxiliary front 1, which is this one. I've gotten it. Okay, I want to go to 2, but there is a what? There is something happening there. So from 2 there is a Roman figure 1. So which means I have to get rid of it, that Roman figure 1. You understand how? By placing my drawing compass at 1, 2, 2 there by my auxiliary, not 2, this point of 1 to Roman figure 1. This is it. Now I trace it. That goes, isn't it? It's what? Away to the line of 2. So which means I must place it, trace it. Once get there, comes here, which means I'll be placing it at 1 and mark. This is going to be what? Roman figure 1. So whatever that is here must also exist here. Understand? So after I've gotten my Roman figure 1, I'll then project it up like this. So this is the line of Roman figure 1. Must intersect with the line of Roman figure 1, which means I'm having a point right there. Then I can build it. So from here to right there. Solid. Okay. Let's go. So I've already reached where I wanted to reach, which is point 2. So the 2 that goes, remember, is the 2 that we're looking for. The one that is at a line of interpenetration. So this is it, intersecting with that one. So which means I'm having a point right here. So build it from here. There it goes. The posting mfundini. Okay, so andifika phaya ke mfundini kuzakwenzeka kanjani. So ndizawubuyela emumva ngiye kubani ngoba ngisuke ngathi 1 Roman figure 1, 2 Roman figure 2. So the Roman figure 2 that goes must intersect with the Roman. Where's your Roman figure 2 of the side? Remember that we are moving from 1 to 2, which means it's that one. So place the drawing compass from here. You see now the necessity of you to extend them like this. There it goes. This is it. So this is 2 towards 3 and it. So which means even in my development I'll be placing it from 2 towards 3. Understand? So it's actually Roman figure 1, but of the other side. So after I've gotten that, build it up. build it up. Remember that they are actually on the very same line, this both Roman figures 1 and 2. So this one must intersect with this one. There it goes, which means I'm having a point right here. So then I join this one with you, my brother. Dark like this. A1. Then after that, so we're going toward Roman figure 2 to 3. And it. So 3. So where are you? 3, where are you? 3, where are you? 3, where are you? So this is 3 intersecting with the 3. So which means it's right here. See how simple it is when you set your bombs nicely. The moment they explode, it will be simple. Okay, so now after the 3 you go to 4. Where is your 4? So you know Uguti, your 4 is actually in the same line with what? With 2. So which means we have the 4 in there, my brother. So the 4 and double check that this is 3, right? Then this is 3. I'm actually reading from the auxiliary front. So from 3 towards 4 there is a Roman figure 2. There is a Roman figure 2. So get it by placing it at 3. Further extend it to this Roman figure. Then now this is 3 towards 4, isn't it? So I come to my development and place it right here, which is that one. Then I build it. So there it goes. So there it goes. So this one, this is going to be, must intersect with what? With the Roman figure 2. This is Roman figure 2, isn't it? 3 towards 4, there is Roman figure 2. So Roman figure 2, which is this one, isn't it? Must intersect, name it. Name it, this is Roman figure 2. So must intersect with your Roman figure 2 of your development, which is this one. So there it goes. So I have a point right there. So get there, construct it from here to right there. Okay, so after that I can go to point 4 then. And we know to point 4 is in the same line with what? With 2. So that goes, which is the last line, intersecting with this one. So where they're intersecting is my point. Okay, so after point 4, going back to your point 1, right from your auxiliary front, from here till right there. So I'll come and get it. So which is 4 to Roman figure 1, which is this one. Okay, so 4 towards point 1, which is this one. So that goes after getting it. So I'll build it. So from here, it goes, which is Roman figure 1. Roman figure 1 back to what? To point 1. So this Roman figure 1 intersecting with your what? The Roman figure 1 of your line of interpenetration. That goes, that goes, that goes. What was happening here now? Just spoiling my work. Okay. So it will be getting it like this from here to right there. Then after that one, back to your starting point, which is your 1. This matches from 4 Roman figure back to point 1. Good. Okay, that's it, my brother. That's it. But then remember that this is a square. Since it's a square, so you are going to have this one. This one how? Dark here. Your 2. Roman figure 1. Your 3. This one. This one. And that one. That one. Okay. Okay, so thank you very much, guys, for watching. That was Mr. Nkosi Fanda. We're doing interpenetration and development of engineering graphics and design creative. So please don't forget to subscribe and like the video you're watching at that particular time for more videos to be uploaded. Bye, donkey. See you on the next video. Bye, donkey.